as you can tell by the drive, I've arrived in a winter wonderland. This is the first time I've seen this with all the snow, and it's absolutely amazing. There's no wind right now. It's about 10, I think 10 in the morning, and there's no clouds. Yesterday it dropped, I don't know, looks like maybe 6 inches or something on the ground. It's really, really pretty. I'm blown away how pretty this is. I'm gonna have to do some shoveling, but all the snow, look at that, all the snow fell off the roof, or most of it down there. It just piles up at the bottom, but it's an amazing winter wonderland. All right, I shoveled just the walkway quick here, just to get some of it off, but this is the view from our deck. It's amazing. It's weird, I don't know, we live in northern Colorado, so but this winter has been very dry. I think I've only had to shovel at our house maybe once or twice. And so when we looked at this property, I had not seen it with snow. There had been like little remnants of snow, but nothing like this where, you know, there's 5-6 inches or something that fell yesterday. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm supposed to be doing work on a crawl space today, but I don't know if I want to with this. This is amazing. Anyways, I am going to be doing hopefully some work on the crawl space today. We'll see how that goes. I do have to shovel it out down there too, to get down there. And yeah, I'm hoping to put some insulation in and get that kind of buttoned up this weekend, so that next weekend, I think my dad and I are planning on coming up here and going to stay overnight. I have the following week off, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to stay up here because we can turn on the water then and do all that. If it's insulated, we don't have to worry about it freezing. So it is supposed to be really warmer, a lot warmer this week, like 50s and 60s, I think, up here. So all this snow is probably going to be gone in probably a day or two. But at least for the moment, it's really nice to get up here and see what it looks like during winter time. But I'll check back in a little bit. All right, we're back in the crawl space again. It's a never-ending crawl space, but we're at least getting insulation. I have cut a 2-foot strip of rigid foam. However, as you can see, it's not going to fit, and I was aware of that. But what I'm doing is I'm just bumping it against the ceiling so I know where the joists are, and then I'm going to cut down a section out for where each one hits until it fits, because down there it's almost 2 feet, and then here it's, I don't know, 18 inches. I don't remember exactly, but it slopes. Obviously gets larger as it goes towards the side of the house. So we'll come back here after I get it up and in. All right, we got it in. It worked out pretty good. It doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, and I was expecting that. I'm gonna have to fill it with some small, I'm probably just gonna use spray foam, to be honest. Just fill the gap all the way up to the joist, and then fill the holes down there. And then I'm gonna have to do a little bit of spray foam down there, and yeah, but it should work pretty good. It's not moving anywhere. It's not attached with anything, but just the friction is holding it. So, and then once I get stuff along that wall, it also holds it in as well. And then the other part, this joist right here, I'm actually just going to run it along the outside of this joist till it hits the pipe here. And then I'll screw it in at top so that it's got something to hold on to. And then I'll have to kind of work around the outside of this wall right here. I'm going to kind of go around and outside so that I need to mount a heater over here. Since the strapping and all the wood is already there, it makes sense just to run it on the outside. But yeah, that's kind of the general process I'm going through. We'll see how far I get along today. Probably, I don't know if I'll get done today, but we'll see. I'll take a video once I'm done, but I wanted to show you the general process of what I was doing. All right, I have finally managed to finish the crawl space, or well, the part I wanted to finish anyways. Let me flip the camera here. We have a new wall here, and then kind of a door. It just kind of wedges in there. It kind of works as a levered door. So then in here, I gotta buy an extension cord, but it's temporarily hooked up for now. A heater that I can control from my phone. It also has a temperature setting, so if it reaches, I don't know, 45 degrees, it would turn on. It's mid-March, so it's probably not going to get that cold anymore, but at least for the spring, but it might. So all the walls I put in rigid foam. Use a lot of spray foam. It took me a long time. Just simply trying to maneuver in here is not easy. And then the cuts are really odd shapes. So, but I eventually got it done, and it comes over to here. So this whole area is all essentially in the heated space from where that heater is, and this is where all the plumbing goes. The only plumbing that runs outside of this are some drain lines that run out over here. But if we hop around to the other side here, I put the foam on this side of the wall and kind of rounded the corner, and it goes up there to the corner up there. So in theory it should work well. I might not be able to test it fully until next winter, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, hopefully crawl space videos will be done. I'm probably not going to do the rest of this for a while. I'm kind of worn out on the crawl space. I've been doing it basically the last 4 weekends. But at some point I do want to insulate all of these walls here. I got to redo the deck, and from looking at the deck, the way that it's situated, I'm going to have to take down, this actually is not the, I don't know, the rim joist of the foundation. It's just scab boards that are put in there. Here, I'll go out and show the original foundation for the house is actually out here. But when they cut back on the deck, they use that as a deck foundation, and so I'm gonna have to, I think, sister the joists back into the house and go that route, because this, to be honest, these foundation, they're 4x6s. I'll pull up a little closer here. These foundation pieces are pretty weathered and beat up from being outside, so I'm probably going to swap them out for another 4x6 that's or something similar. I'll have to wait and see. I gotta figure out exactly what I want to do, but for now that should be it. Next weekend I'll be up here, and my dad will be up here, and we'll actually be staying here for hopefully overnight. We're going to turn on the water, see how that goes. Hopefully there's no leaks, but we'll have to see. If there's leaks, then we'll have to troubleshoot and figure out what's going on. And if the water all goes well with that, we'll stay overnight a couple nights. I have the following week off. It's spring break, so I'm going to be working on that. We might start the deck. We might demolish the fireplace. I'm not sure. Kind of depends on some stuff that's going on, but we'll hopefully be doing one of those two, and if not, then well, there's plenty of other stuff we'll have to figure out. So for now, that's this week's video.